Sporty greetings. If you're a big fan of cricket, then you must have heard about this record-breaking, shocking moments produced by Nigeria at the ongoing ICC U19 T20 Women's World Cup in Malaysia. What a story! Nigeria stunned the almighty New Zealand to record their first ever victory at the World Cup, beating New Zealand by 2 runs. Nigeria, New Zealand in cricket. How? Nail-biting stuff. The cricket world is still in shock. See, if there is any way you want to describe upset, I've seen it online in the cricket community. Some have called this monumental upset. Some say it's colossal. Some say this is another David versus Goliath story. All shades of stunning. Nigeria. Wow. But let me give you a bit of a background story, because success has got a lot of friends, but people do not know where you're coming from to achieve that success. In Nigeria, all of these accolades that the country is receiving now is a product of the National Under-17 Championship. And so today I want to give flowers to the Nigeria Cricket Federation led by the president, OKON-AKPAN. When they came on board, it was straightforward. They said they wanted to build a system where they would discover 250,000 new cricketers annually. That was a massive objective, particularly at the grassroots. Go to the communities, the schools, the grassroots, stay at the base, all about development. And so they started a campaign. I've seen them go to Zamfara, I've seen them go to the south, go to the southwest, the south, all over Nigeria, looking for young cricketers. And I remember speaking to OKON-AKPAN when he just became president of the Nigeria Cricket Federation. I had him on my show, and he said the objective wasn't about winning competition. It's about giving attention to infrastructure development and talent discovery and development, particularly at the grassroots, the age grade. And he went on to narrow it down to girls and women. And look at this, look at the results today. They were deliberate in their approach. It was a clear objective. First, they had the vision that, look, this is what we want to do. We want to get 250,000 cricketers nationwide annually. That was a big objective, and they are beginning to achieve it. For instance, this Under-19 Cricket World Cup, the 15 players that qualified Nigeria and competing there came out of the National Under-17 Championship. That's the base, that's the system, that's the structure that they had to, achieve everything that they're achieving now. So let's get into the qualifiers, because it was from the qualifiers that they announced themselves from the work that they've been doing at the Under-17 National Championship. So they went to the African qualifiers for the World Cup in Kigali, Rwanda. And I remember 7 teams, looking for just 1 ticket to this World Cup in Malaysia. Let's begin from the semi-finals, where Nigeria played Rwanda, and the female junior Yellow Greens ran comfortably. They won by 62 runs against a very decent Rwanda side. And that was when I looked at this team and I said, this team, they have what it takes. They are going somewhere. I could see all of the work that has been done in the team, from the National Under-17 Championship to the Women's Cricket Championship. I didn't mention that earlier. And then going to camp on time and ensuring that they get into the right frame of mind. Conditioning was proper, and they've been playing as a team. Then we saw it. We saw the magic in Kigali. They defeated Rwanda, I told you, by 62 runs in the semi-final. And then they got to the final against Zimbabwe. Sincerely, I respect Zimbabwe when talking about cricket in Africa, be it male or female team. But the girls did their thing. And unfortunately for Rwanda, it didn't happen. So Nigeria secured a spot at the tournament after rain disrupted Zimbabwe's innings in the final at the Gahanga Cricket Oval. And that meant Nigeria finished on top of the qualifier with an unbeaten run. So Nigeria had a better record than Rwanda and Zimbabwe, and they picked the tickets to the ICC Under-19 T20 World Cup happening now in Malaysia. What a story. It was a good time for cricket in Nigeria. The girls displayed raw emotions. They danced, and I listened to the captain, Lucky Piety. She said some things alongside the coach, and I said, this team, they know what they're doing. They know where they're going. Listen.
The first, when we got to the group stage unbeaten, we realized that if we had the best in the continent, like he said, in the group, and we, by the grace of God, we are taking that win, we believe that there was no going back at this point. Then again, the team bonding, the unity we had, we always stuck together as a team. I feel like that's part of it as well. We will have to go back to our, of course there are videos, we have to go back, see where those lapses, see where we've made mistakes and how we can correct them going forward into the big stage.
It was so good. Such a fantastic experience for the girls. And the good thing about this team, yes, a lot of persons big up Lucky Piety for her role in the team. She's the captain. She leads by example. She's such a talented cricketer. But at the qualifiers, the Nigerian players, they were almost in every way you can think about outstanding. For instance, Victory or Saivie Igbinedion was crowned the best batter. And if you take a look at the girls that did well with the wickets, you see Nigeria there also. So it was a collective team effort. And that was, I was like, okay, there seems to be some team bonding going on here. These girls, they understand themselves. They are pumped up for the World Cup. Let's wait and see what they're going to do. So qualifiers done. The Nigeria Cricket Federation gave them some time to rest, called them back to camp again, say, okay, we're getting ready for the World Cup now. This is the big one. Everyone gets ready, you know. And so Nigeria went to the World Cup, pumped up. You know, I remember when they did the photo shoot for the captains, I saw Lucky Piety. The spirit was good. When they did the trailer to introduce Team Nigeria, I saw the girls in high spirits. I said, we're going to see something. Then for the first game against Samoa, I was like, we easy to judge them. But rain disrupted action. The match was abandoned and points were shared. And I was like, wow, these girls didn't get to play. And up next is New Zealand, the almighty New Zealand. So what sort of, you know, performance are they taking into this game? Because you're as good as your last game. You know, what sort of assessment, you know, are we going to use for these girls, you know? And then they went into that game against New Zealand, and gracious goodness, what a match it was. The game had everything from drama to skill and a thrilling finish that kept fans on the edge of their seats. And at the end of the day, Nigeria won by 2 runs. Unbelievable. It's the mother of upsets in world cricket. This achievement alone, the International Cricket Committee should carry a special trophy and give to Nigeria for beating New Zealand. You know, it's such a good feeling. The girls were super excited. The Nigeria Cricket Federation, I saw the coach, you know, telling the girls, put your legs on my thigh. I was, you know, rubbing them and telling them, well done. It was such a good sight. But it got me thinking again. I remember, you know, what the Cricket Federation said, the Cricket Federation president, Mr. Uyapata, he said something about the team just going to the World Cup to announce themselves and make Nigeria proud. That was such a straight objective. Just want to announce ourselves to the world and make Nigeria proud. And he went on to say that he knows that with the support, you know, of people back home, and he trusts the abilities of his team. And that was it, you know, and he did the magic for Team Nigeria in that game against New Zealand. Who was the player of the match? The outstanding, ever reliable, Captain Fantastic Lucky Piety, with a solid knock of 18 runs off 22 balls and a sharp bowling spell of 1 wicket for just 8 runs in 3 overs. Lucky delivered a game-changing performance that kept fans on the edge of their seats. She's such a talented cricketer, Lucky Piety. And guess what? She was discovered as early as, I think, the age of 9. She's been involved in the Nigeria cricket, you know, community. And look at her now, captain of the under 19 team. To see the longevities he has enjoyed, look at the experience. That's what it takes when you invest in young talent. You're definitely going to repeat. So I love this story so much. Up next for the junior female yellow greens is South Africa. No pressure. We're already in high spirits. We love what they've done against New Zealand. So I think they should just go out there and have fun with that game. You know, the mood is right. They've done well. You know, the world is talking about them. Everybody that follows cricket, just go online. It is still the conversation, and it's not going to end anytime soon. Even when this World Cup is done and New Zealand looks back, they'll say, "Yeah, Nigeria did a good one on us." You know, so it was a good one. So congratulations to the Nigeria Cricket Federation. Congratulations to the junior female yellow greens, Nigeria's under 19 women's team at the World Cup. Congratulations to the cricket fans, the cricket community in Nigeria for their support. The media, I know a lot of times it's football, 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 but the media in Nigeria showed some love, you know, and that's why I said success has got a lot of friends, you know, just keep winning. So I just want to say to the junior female yellow greens, stay focused, keep your determination level, stay committed, go out there, make yourself proud. You know, Nigeria is solidly behind you, and give us more reasons to celebrate you. That's it. I'll be back again to give more updates from the T20 Under 19 Women's World Cup in Malaysia. Shout out to all of the teams competing. The game is fair play, but Nigeria, let's keep it going. I'll see you again. That's it.